behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up in just a moment or so. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell here on YouTube, and every time a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. And you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And of course, you can follow us there, inbox us with anything you want to say, and even comment on the videos and things you see there. And you can send us good old-fashioned email, paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And it's good if you're a band or a solo artist wanting to be on the show. But if you're simply a fan, you can send us a fan mail there as well. We'd love to hear from you. And we're going to recap all of that I just said at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a moment, from Vienna, Austria, believe it or not, we have Moreno with us today. And a very talented artist, and I think you'll love the song after the interview, so stick around for that. And we're going to get to the interview in just a moment, but first, here's a quick word from Smile World TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The types of shows we're seeking. Let us help you share your creativity. For more information, email us at smilepublishing007@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, swtvgetyourchannel.now.site.
Okay, everybody, it's interview time as promised, and with us from Vienna, Austria, believe it or not, we have Moreno with us today. Thank you for joining us, Moreno.
I appreciate it. Thank you for joining too.
Yeah, I think this is probably the first time I've ever interviewed anybody from Austria, so it's kind of new to me. But so why don't you tell us a little bit how it started for you as far as being an artist? Because as you know, everyone has their own story. Let's hear your story about how you became an artist.
Oh, I became an artist because I had people I looked up like role models. Like I used to listen a lot to Eminem and 50 Cent, and these are kind of the way that I try to be a music artist, a rap artist. And as a little kid, you begin with some nursery rhymes, and then as you grow older, then you start make your own rhymes and your own songs. So that's how I became. And of course, because of Julio. I also wanted to rap because of his crazy hairstyle he had back in the 90s.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, you obviously do a great job, and I hope you'll be around for a while. I know you mentioned Eminem. Is he probably one person that really inspired you to become the artist you are today? Is there any more? Maybe you could tell us about some of them.
Yeah, like Eminem, Tupac, 50 Cent, Dre, Snoop, and all these guys. Like I said, Coolio. There were so many other rappers that inspired me, like DMX,
Yeah, and they're all great ones. So I can see where you get your your styles from, and everything's from them. Well, somebody might be watching this interview right now, and they may want to say, I want to get Moreno stuff, or maybe I want to follow him on Facebook, so forth. Why don't you give them all the information you can, especially where to go to download your music?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram like under Moreno Skin Devil. The YouTube channel is called Skin Devil Entertainment, so they can check out the music and music videos. They can also follow me on Facebook, also under Skin Devil Entertainment. And yes, and there you can also buy some merch. It's from the Razor merch, and there you can purchase Moreno shirts, Moreno t-shirts, or whatever. And also we have a new artist signed to our label. Her name is Anastasia. So she's a pop singer. So we're building up a brand step by step.
Okay, and I'm guessing it's on all streaming platforms. Your music.
Excuse me?
I said your music is on all streaming platforms, or where can we
No,
get?
oh yeah, my streaming platform is like Spotify, Deezer, and all. Under Moreno, you can find Revolution, Op, and all these other songs that I did. So it's in all streaming platforms. Sorry, um, Spotify, Tidal, everywhere, Amazon Music.
Okay. Well, everybody go down there to those streaming platforms that Moreno just talked about. I know he would just really love you for that. And speaking of that, just a moment ago, you mentioned Revolution, and that is the actual video we're going to be showing you today. And as a matter of fact, you do a collaboration with Aria Rade, who we just had on the show just a few days ago. And it's a really awesome song. That must have been awesome to work with Aria. I mean, I know it was awesome to interview her. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the song Revolution? Is there a story behind that song?
Well, the story was actually because of the lockdown that we as artists, we could not perform. And of course, so many small businesses had to shut down because of the lockdown and those strict regulations. And I felt bad for those people because many of them, those small businesses were how they were feeding their families. And since this shit came, then a lot of people lost their jobs by this. So everybody, most of them lost their to feed their family, so they couldn't feed them anymore. So I kind of was already writing the song, so I had the beat already and everything, and somehow I just linked up with Aria Rade, and we were discussing and talking, and I asked her if she would jump on this track, and I also told her what's it gonna be about the song, and she was like, yeah, that's a good idea, and there it is. The magic and the beauty combined.
Well, I just want to say, I'm sorry about the bad news you were just talking about everybody shutting down and all that stuff. I can understand.
Yeah.
And as I said before, this is a great song, and I know that everybody out there is looking forward to watching it, which we will get to in a moment or so. But Moreno, we thank you so much for coming on the show. That's about all the time we have right now. We'd love to have you back sometime. Maybe come back and plug something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Okay, and without further ado, here is Revolution by Moreno with Aria Rade right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fighting for their home. I see people are losing their hope. I see people are losing their jobs, and it's gone. Da-de-da-de-da-de-da. I see families are left alone. I see families, businesses are blown. I see families losing what they own, and it's gone. Da-de-da-de-da-de-da. Babylon wants you to believe that everything is under control. Babylon wants you to believe the vaccine gives you a comfort zone. Babylon wants you to believe they got a cure for COVID-19. Babylon wants you to believe you take that vaccine or just leave. The restrictions for the lockdown, big companies giving orders for the small ones to shut down. Get up and stand up right now. We the people, we need to fight now. Don't shut our lights down, come on.